Hi friends, I'm Kevin Shaji, and in this video I would like to cover about electronics business based upon various newspaper reports, various industry reports as on April 2024. In this video I will be concentrating mostly on the mobile phones, semiconductors and other electronics, and I'll be doing analysis of various government schemes, PESTEL analysis of industry as an whole. So let's start. Sorry. Yeah, so what is electronics? Electronics, if you see the definition is subfield of electrical engineering that use attributes devices. Simply, I will compare between electronics and electricals. If you see light is an electrical device. When there is a flow control and flow of electricity, then we call this using various devices, or there is amplification. All these things we call as electronic devices. Electronic devices normally use digital means of communication, but conversion of one means to another is also a field of electronics only. My objective of this video is not to explain what is electronics, but to cover the electronics industry in India. The main driving force behind the advancement of electronics is the semiconductor industry. So, if you see in financial year 2023, exports of electronic goods is recorded 23.57 billion as compared to 15.66 billion in 2022. So, there is a growth in exports. Registering growth of 50%. So, there is a growth in the export business in the last year, from 2022 to 2023. Demand for electronic products will rise to 400 billion by 2025 from 33 billion in 2020. So there will be huge demand for electronic goods from India as well as from all over the world. India has a goal of producing 1 billion mobile handset worth rupees 190 billion, sorry, US dollar 190 billion or rupees 13 lakh crore by 2025 with 600 million handset worth rupees 110 billion targeted for exports. Now I'll be discussing various government schemes. Government schemes includes PLL. PLL stands for Production Linked Incentive. There is some scheme which is government is providing support for capex investments, and some schemes where government gradually increase the tax rate to increase the domestic production. All these schemes I will be covering in this video. First one is about PLL scheme for mobile devices. PLL scheme for large-scale mobile and component manufacturing. It was introduced for increase the production of manufacturing of mobile phone in India. It is under scheme Electronic System Design Manufacturing. The government aims to promote the scheme. Government promote to production with turnover of up to US dollar 400 billion in 2025, with targeted production of 100 crore mobile phone by 2025. Same will be resulting in generation of employment of 6.7 lakh people. PLL target is over 141 billion USD in next 5 years, concentrating on mobile phone with invoice value of 14,000 rupees, with 60% to be contributed for export. Here the scheme we see they are concentrating on not low value phones, on higher value phone of costing more than 15,000, invoice value for more than 50,000, and government is studying that at least 60% to be exported. Government expects investment of 11,000 CR in the mobile phone industry. Beneficiaries. Who are the beneficiaries? If you see the beneficiaries, they are mostly Apple contract manufacturers. It is Foxconn, Wistron, and Pegatron. Wistron plants are now purchased by Tata Group, and Pegatron, Tata is on negotiation for investment in the Pegatron plant, where Pegatron will still supply the technology required for production. So technically in future, Foxconn and the Tata Group will be manufacturing Apple phone in India. Apart from this, Samsung is there, then domestic places, Dava, Dixon, Micromax, Packet Electronics, Soldier, Optimus are the largest manufacturers of electronics, especially mobile phones. What is the end result of this PLL scheme? If you see Apple, they have made huge progress in this one and they were successful. Actually, Apple as such didn't join for PLL scheme, through which contract manufacturers they are availing the benefits of PLI. In 2024, production of Apple iPhone exceeded 1 lakh crore in February 2024 with 70% export. It has exceeded the requirement for PLI scheme. Apple has reportedly hired more than 1,50,000 employees since the inception to the production of the production link scheme for smartphone, which was targeted in August 2021. So Apple has exceeded the requirement of PLI scheme, and they have made tremendous progress, creating a lot of jobs in India. Samsung is expected to have surpassed 80,000 crore based upon the newspaper report I have got. So this and they have not published a report or anything like that. Apple and Samsung, along with contract manufacturers in India, are set to receive more than 4,400 crore in incentive for meeting production targets in the financial 2023 under the government production linked incentive scheme for smartphones. So they have achieved and they're getting the incentive. But this is not the case for everyone. There are certain Indian manufacturers such as Lava, Optimus Electronics, all these people were unable to achieve the PLI target, and hence they are not eligible for PLI incentives. Government scheme for semiconductors and display fab. If you see, semiconductor is a basic requirement for all the electronic goods, especially mobile phone or laptops, etc. So, currently this technology is not that much in India. It is what you call it is there with countries such as Taiwan and all. Like, in India, it is not that developed. If you see in 2021, 2022 times, demand for vehicle was higher than the supply. Why? Because of shortage of semiconductors, companies are unable to supply the vehicles. So it is semiconductors are there in almost every industry, including automobile industry. So government wants to ensure that we have our own semiconductor industry, strong semiconductor industry. For that purpose, government has introduced the scheme. It is not a PLI, not a production link incentive. Actually, there is a scheme for production link incentive. Also, we have a provision for semiconductors. In addition to that, government thought that the semiconductor industry is not that well in India. We need support for capex investment also. So government is telling that we will support you by fiscal support of up to 50% of project cost for setting semiconductor fabs in India. So our government is expecting outlay of 76,000 CR for fiscal support of 50% of project cost for setting up semiconductor fabs, display fabs, compound semiconductor silicon photonics, sensors fab, and semiconductor ATMS OSAT facilities in India. In addition, certain capex import is exempt from basic customs duty to encourage investment in India. Encourage capex investment in India. In the interim budget 2024, that is the recent budget before the election, India increased the allocation for the scheme to support semiconductor display manufacturing by 130% to 6,903 crores. Second round of PLI for specified electronics. I told you earlier, semiconductor industry is not what do you call this in the nascent stage in India. So government has when original scheme was introduced for mobile phone and semiconductors, semiconductor industry didn't apply much on this space. So government has released second round of PLI for semiconductors. Even the name is mobile and semiconductor. It is mostly focused on semiconductor devices, resistors, sensors, etc. Second round of PLI for large-scale electronics manufacturing is expected to cater along with scheme of capex, which I discussed earlier. So that will help to increase the production of semiconductors in India. Who are the major beneficiaries utilizing above benefits? Micron Technologies is a US-based company investing in Gujarat. Talta Electronics Private Limited collaborate with Powerchip Conductor Manufacturing Corporation in Taiwan to establish a semiconductor fab in Dholera, Gujarat. Semiconductor Assembly and Test Private Limited will set up a semiconductor unit in Morrigaon, Assam. CG Power, in partnership with Renaissance Electronics Corporation Japan and Stars Micro Electronics Thailand, will establish a semiconductor unit in Sunset, Gujarat. It's expected that Adani and Qualcomm may establish a chip plant here in India. I'm not sure because I've seen this in newspaper, but this is on negotiation. Not sure what is the current status. Now, I would like to discuss about PLA scheme for laptops, tablets, and all-in-one PCs and servers. So government wants to have manufacturing based in India for laptops, tablets, and all-in-one PC. All-in-one PC means like say like monitor, keyboard, everything, monitor, CPU, everything in one system. The government want to encourage such tablets and laptops and all-in-one PCs and servers also. Indian government has granted approval of 27 firms, including Dell, Foxconn, HP, Lenovo, under the new hardware scheme, with an outlay of 17,000 CR. 27 companies will invest around 3,000 CR. Additionally, the value of IT hardware production is estimated to be 42 billion US dollar. This scheme is expected to generate total employment of about 2 lakh people. For this, about 50,000 professionals will have direct employment and 1.5 lakh will be indirectly employed. Now we will do the PESTEL analysis of electronics industry. PESTEL, as you know, is political, economic, social, technological, ethical, and legal. I will be consolidating few of the items together and do an analysis based upon the data that I have captured from various industry reports, newspapers, etc. Political, legal, and ethical. Mostly, I'm discussing about the government schemes, all these things. We have discussed already about PLA scheme and investment support scheme for few industries such as mobile phones, semiconductors, laptops, tablets, and this all-in-one devices, servers, etc. These schemes will help generation of employment, will help increase the capex of these industries. The government is now allowing 100% FDA under automatic route for electronic items. But for defense, electronic item for defense, government is telling that we will allow up to 49% under the automatic route, and beyond 49%, government will allow post approval, for post their approval. So post government approval, we will allow beyond 49% also to ensure that interest of a nation is not compromised. Indian government's national policy on electronics aims to facilitate turnover of up to 400 billion US dollar in domestic manufacturing by 2025. Union budget in 2023-2024, that is last year, this budget, allocated 16,549 CR, around US dollar 2 billion, for the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, which is nearly 40% higher on year. On this interim budget, Finance Minister proposed a 71.4 increase, 71.4% increase in allocation for major expansion chip and electronics manufacturing to 13,104 CR. Higher output of electronics will lead to digital economy, e-governance, and transparency, because government is now concentrating on digital economy to curb the malpractices of black money, e-governance for transparency. All these things will be encouraged when there is people adopting electronic goods. In technological, India's strong design and R&D capability for auto electronics and industrial economy, because they are also one of the consumer of electronic goods. Electronics and technology business is still in nascent stage, as from April to October 2023, the import of electronic goods stood at 51.33 billion against export of 15.48 billion. So we are still an import dependent on electronics. So all the schemes, PLA schemes, capital subsidy schemes, all this will help to ensure that we have a capability for manufacturing electronic goods. Technology transitions such as rollout of 5G networks and IoT are driving the accelerated adoption of electronic products. India is one of the fastest internet connections, so this will help in adoption of electronic goods. Economics and social. India will be the fifth largest consumer of electronic products by 2025. 2025, will be the fifth largest consumers of electronic products. India is growing at a very fast pace, at 7%. If you see, if you compare the GDP growth of other countries, we are one of the fastest growing countries in the world. With a lot of people moving from poverty to middle class. So there will be huge demand for electronic goods. India has been one of the largest consumer of electronic products, especially in Asia Pacific, due to factors such as rising per capita disposable income and consumption in the past decade. So we are the largest consumer of electronic products. In 2023, financial 2023, India manufactured wearables, earphones, and smart watches worth 8,000 CR, boosted by the implementation of phased manufacturing plan. What is this phased manufacturing plan? It is like government is telling that we will slowly increase the basic customs duty for certain components of electronics, small components of electronics, so that this encourages the domestic manufacturing. Because of that, India started manufacturing this earphones and smartwatches about to around 8,000 CR. The industry is hopeful of doubling the production 50,000 to 70,000 CR. There is a huge demand for electronic goods in Middle Eastern countries and in emerging markets in North Africa and Latin America. This will help made in India goods to reach these economies. Cumulative FDI equity inflow in electronic industry is $4.42 billion during the period from April 2000 to September 2023. As I told you earlier, India is hugely import dependent. We are importing around 51.33 billion against export of 15.48 billion. So if you see, the major import is coming from China and other countries. So if this is the chart shows from where we are importing. If you see the geographical distribution, if you see that, we can understand that most of our electronic manufacturing is concentrated on UP, North India, like Delhi, Noida, and Greater Uttar Pradesh, and in South India, except Kerala, like and Maharashtra also, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu. These countries have these states have very good scheme for attracting the electronics industries. If you see recently, semiconductor industries were investing in Karnataka and all. Similarly, now even Tesla is going to come into India, and most of the states, this is Gujarat, and why Gujarat is not on the list? Not sure. Actually, Gujarat is not highlighted in the. This is a what do you call it, that I got from IBEF site, and I have to check that. So now for incoming of Tesla, Gujarat, the UP, the southern states, all are giving the carpet for investing in their states. Then, who are the key investors in the electronic sector? It includes Foxconn, Wistron, Pegatron. These are all Tata contract manufacturers. Then Delta, AT&S, Dixon, Vivo, TCS, Voltas, etc. So this is what I want to cover on the electronics industry. I hope you can share your knowledge in the comment section so that it will be enriching for all of us. I hope you all will be liking this video. If you like the video, please like and share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye.